Hey everybody, fellow pipers at the gates of dawn, fellow riders on the storm, Brad the Guitologist here. We will check out some viewer mail. First of all, I know some of you guys don't really like these viewer mail segments, and you've let me know that in the comments.
But I don't care.
We're going to continue to do them anyway, because anyone who's cool enough to send me anything in the mail without me even asking, for one, and without me even having to pay shipping for two, is okay in my book, and I want to send them some recognition. So the first thing I would like to do is open this package. This is from Joel, from, what was it? From Gaffney, South Carolina. But, you know, once again, this is another instance where someone has spent their hard-earned money to send me something cool. And I really do appreciate this sort of thing. It's very nice of people to do. I don't really solicit this stuff, you know, but people sometimes see fit to send me something and they think I'll enjoy it, so I'm not going to turn it down. Let's see what we have here. Oh yeah, beautiful. Look at that. This gentleman saw my video on razors and said he wanted to send this along. This is an early 60s Gillette, and this one is actually adjustable. I think you can adjust the tack on this. I think it's the aggressiveness, is that what you call it in these things? But this one is absolutely beautiful, beautifully made. Look at that. Yep, truly made in the US of A. You just do not see that stuff anymore, folks. If you want quality, man, you've got to go back to the good old days. You know, you got to go get something American, something maybe even German. That's they just don't make stuff like they used to, really, with a couple of exceptions. I mean, I've featured some things recently that were imported and made very well. And we're going to get to one of those actually in just a second. But thank you very much, Joel. I do appreciate that. And I actually just shaved today, as you could see in my intro. So I don't need to try this out yet. But we will try this out as soon as possible. I've actually been waiting to open this until I could do one of these videos. So thank you, Joel. I really appreciate that. This will take pride of place in my new burgeoning straight razor collection. So thank you. The other thing I wanted to show is, if you guys recall, I featured these Image Insula straps a while back, and my only complaint with this one really was that it had kind of a funky smell, kind of a mildewy kind of smell. And I thought maybe that had been picked up on the trip over, and I kind of did mention that in that video. And Daniel, the owner of this company, he said, yeah, you know, that actually could have been because I had this stored in a different place other than we normally store our other stuff. So this was a promotional one that he sent. It was stored somewhere else. So he said that could have been it too. But as I guess a thank you, he has sent along a second one that I would like to take a look at here. And he said as he's sending this to me as a gift because he enjoyed the review and appreciated it. And I thought that was really kind of him. But look at this thing. Very nice strap. I couldn't be more happy about getting another free Image Insula strap. These are very nice. Love the pickpockets on these. You guys already know who have seen that other video. Very soft backing. We know it's not real leather. It's faux, but it is very soft. It feels nice. But love that pickpocket on these. These ends right here are very creatively done. I really appreciate the work they put in. And the stitching on this all the way around the hole. This one doesn't have the little oops moment around the hole like that other one did. But even it wasn't too bad. But they've got the stitching pretty much down on this one. And it looks very nice. Has none of that smell that I had on that other one. And the other one actually isn't nearly as bad as it was. It's been sitting around for a little while now, so it's actually pretty good. But thank you very much, Daniel, man. That's very cool of you. I appreciate that. I hope, wish the best for your company in the future, and hope you guys do well this holiday season. Merry Christmas to you and yours. If If you guys celebrate that sort of thing, I don't know, but Merry Christmas all the same. We're going to turn this really just stupid looking brown box into something very, very cool. So, alakazam. Oh, we've inadvertently turned it into an uninteresting pile of bubble wrap. Let's try that again. Oh, it is a Weller 8200N soldering gun. Very cool. This was sent in by Don Crowder of Taos, Texas. Don, I appreciate it. He's been watching the channel, and he said he was sick and tired of watching me use Big Bertha over there, which I like Big Bertha, and I probably will still use Big Bertha. However, this is very cool to have around. I do have a Weller already, but I'm not sure. Let me see what I'm not sure what model my Weller is. And it's also very intermittent. My Weller soldering gun. It is one of the Wellers that I mentioned before that I really haven't had a lot of luck. Well, hell, I don't know how that happened. I guess I dropped it or something. I did just move, and this is the first time I've had it out since I moved, so it might have fallen or something. I need to straighten that out. Well, I need to straighten this one out for that matter also. This was a model 7200, and you can see from just the difference in the housing and everything and how it's made. This one is just a lot cheaper. Plastic housing. The metal that's used is just much less robust. This is by far the better iron, and this is an older iron as well. Not sure what this casing is made of. It's definitely a plastic of some kind, but it's a thicker, better kind of plastic than this. Plus this one has the light on the end. I have another soldering gun as well, which I have tried to repair because it has a problem. This is a WEN soldering gun, and it needs a new tip. Oh, I know what was wrong with it now. I remember. These tips are burned out, and when these tips burn out, you're going to be kind of screwed on these because no one makes these anymore. I don't know why some company doesn't step up, Weller or somebody doesn't step up and make these, because who the hell's going to come after them? I think this company's defunct. But this is a nice gun, man. And I spent some time working on it. Well, I mean, it's nice to me. It's model 450. Made in Chicago, Illinois, man. I mean, this is when things were still made here in the United States of America. Imagine that. You would get something USA made with this kind of quality, and you know, you could keep buying your tips. At the time you bought this, you would presume, oh man, this will last until my grandkids' die from the earth. But no, when a company goes out of business and they can no longer make things in the good old US of A anymore, and they go under, you can no longer get the tips. So that's where I'm at on these, and you can actually get them, but they're pretty expensive. You're buying them online, eBay and so forth, and they're new old stock. From what I can tell. Now, I guess I could be incorrect on all of this. Maybe they are still in business, but I think when I did research on this, they weren't in business, and you can't get the tips. So that's where I'm at on this one. So, wah, wah, wah. But this is very, very cool. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Don. Alright, that concludes this video. I want to say thanks to all the people who've sent me things. And as many of you know, on this channel, I've kind of come up against a wall as far as the whole YouTube demonetization, and my revenues from this channel have been drastically cut. I've avoided going the Patreon route simply because I don't want to be honestly beholden to anyone. I feel like if I ask for money, then I'm going to be beholden to any suggestions that anyone who gives me money comes up with and says, you know, oh, hey, man, you should do a video on this, or you should do a video on that, or, you know, I want to see this, or I want to see that. You know, I would rather avoid that because I just, you know, I would feel obligated at a certain point to do the things that paying customers, you know, demanded. And as long as you guys aren't paying anything, then I'm free and in the clear. I can fuck up this channel all I want, and you don't have anything to say about it. So, as selfish as that might sound, you know, I just kind of want to maintain my freedom to do whatever I feel like doing. You know, if I want to do a video with my daughter fixing one of her toys, or I want to do a video of fixing my Jaguar, or whatever, I just want to maintain that independence. And I appreciate you guys being so cool and understanding that. I appreciate those of you who have suggested that you would contribute to a Patreon if I'd started one and all that stuff to kind of keep me in business, so to speak. I do really appreciate all of you guys. Appreciate all your support. You know, again, I appreciate these things that people randomly send me, and I'm just really humbled to even be able to do this sort of thing. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see y'all later.